What? This is Mommy Uncensored. Hi, everybody. It's been a while. Wanted to say hey. So, okay. Here's the thing. I know I talk about other people giving us grace and, we need to, why are y'all talking about single moms or moms in general, blah, 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 all this other stuff. But do we give ourselves that same? I mean, I know we break down and then ask for help and then cry about it for days and weeks and stuff because it feels like we can't do it on our own. But, do we really need to do it on our own? Do we need to live like this? I mean, I know a lot of my, I don't want to say guilt, but a lot of my reasons is solely because there are women out there actually doing it on their own. And I don't want to be them, and I respect the hell out of them. But it's almost like I want to be in, solidarity with them as well. Because, I don't know. I don't know. You got to be built different to do that. And I salute the women who are doing it solely on their own. Wow. Can't even imagine. Because I do have help. I do have a support system. I have all of that, and I am grateful for that. And it's not that my help, I'm not grateful for anybody's help or anything like that. It's just that I want to make sure that I can do it on my own if I'm ever left up to. If I'm ever left to that, that I can indeed do it. Why though? I don't know why. Why do I have that reasoning? I don't know. And can't even tell you, to be quite honest, can't even tell you. So I'm here to say I am officially giving myself grace and asking for help. Now, help to me is different. Help for me is different. It's not necessarily help with my child or help with, financially, even though, financial help's always welcome. It's more of help with my mental state. And of course, therapy is excellent. It's amazing. And I am in therapy. But also, sometimes therapy is not a catch-all. Sometimes there are little things that are just egging at you over and over again. And did you make the right decision with this one? Did you do this? And it's very overwhelming. And I am overwhelmed. And I've been overwhelmed for quite some time. Actually, it started literally the day I got off the plane from South Carolina back home to Philly. And it finally stopped maybe a day ago. The whole month of September, it felt like I was underwater. I could not breathe. I couldn't, there was no air. It was very lonely, very, taxing. And if, most of you, or hopefully some of you know, September is my birthday month. My birthday is September 23rd. And I did not get to do anything that I wanted on my birthday at all. So I just made some impromptu plans, and I had a pretty decent time with some really, really super decent people. I love them. And that also put in perspective of the people who I did not hear from, that I wouldn't even feel comfortable going to about this stuff. And those people are no longer in my life because it was just a lot of revelations, September was. And it's like I felt like a lot of things were one-sided, especially with me and my relationships, my friendships, my romantic relationships. I felt like everything was one-sided, and then I also felt like my support, my outside support. I'm not talking about my family. My family is always there for me, and I love that, and I appreciate them for that. And what I mean by support is that the people who have said they would support me don't or didn't. And I'm not talking about financial support. I'm not talking about watching the baby. I'm literally just talking about checking in, saying, hey, what's up? How are you feeling? I didn't get that. And it's funny because, like, the support that I did get, I held on to it for dear life, even when it was not really great support to have. It may have been, from a toxic person or whatever, but I held on to it because I felt like I had nobody else. And I was being proven right every day that I had nobody else but these people. Sorry, you're gonna hear some of that because I am currently soaking off my nails. I have to get them done because I have a trip to go to on Friday. Anyway, yeah, shout out to North Carolina for coming in clutch. Like, thank you for simply existing and as a place for me to go and try to have some type of a good time. So yeah, it also brought up like a lot of past relationships, that I just did not feel were, very, not beneficial, that I did not feel were very, positive to have. Cause like I back then I did not know myself. I didn't know my worth. I didn't know my power. I didn't know any of that stuff. And, at that point, I'm just walking around being me. Just being chill. And, everybody thinks that I knew who I was and knew what I could do and knew who I could be and what I can be and stuff like that. And I didn't know. I was busy focusing on other stuff, on how to make other people happy with my life, like on how to not disappoint other people. So I really had no idea who I was, and that was a lot as well. But it is what it is. I'm gonna take a quick break. Okay, I'm back. Not that it was a quick break to you guys, but it was a quick break to me. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, like past relationships that I wasn't really the greatest for me to have, or or, maybe we had like some conflict that I haven't really healed from. And it is in those times where I'm like, I was at my most vulnerable. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like I should, I don't know, just go and hide real quick. Disappear for some time. It was September was very dark for me, and I'm really disappointed because, again, I did not get to enjoy my birthday at all. Except on the day. I'm not gonna lie, the day was good. I it was just, it was, it was interesting. This was a very, very interesting year, and an eye-opening one. And I the people I left behind, I'm sad for. Like, I'm sad that it came to this, but also it's probably for the best. It's probably for the best because I'm no longer gonna be the aggressor. The aggressor is not the word I'm looking for. I'm not gonna be the first one to jump. I'm not. And that's kind of where my help comes in because of this, because of these decisions I've made, because I'm letting people go who I feel like no longer are good for me and my mental. It has become extremely lonely. It's become extremely sad. And I know this is for the good. I know this is for the greater good. But right now it sucks. Right now it sucks and it's rough. Like, I never ever thought that a bright spot in my day would be going to work and being around people at work, But that's what it's become because I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. I have people who support me. I have my friends who support me and who have been there by me every step of the way. Actually calling me, checking on me, texting me, seeing if I'm good. And you know what's crazy? I just want to be asked out to just hang out. That's really what it all boiled down to. I'm like, I'm always seeing these people out and about, and I'm never asked out. I'm never asked, like, hey, want to do something? Hey, want to hang out? Hey, want to, like, anything like that. I'm never, like, nope. It just feels like nobody ever asked me. I'm always the one asking them. But they're always out. And I don't know, maybe they're not asking people either. Maybe they're just always being invited out. But, like, I want to be invited out. I think that's fair. I think that's fair that I would want that for myself. Especially because it's nice, it's just, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, the support just wasn't there, so a lot of people had to go. But in turn,